Alrighty guys, Furinno decided to sponsor another video, and this time we got their coffee table. Wow! That's a pretty big box. Anyway, with Furinno, their motto is your space fits your space, fits your budget. Actually, it's fits space, fits budget. I think it would be so much better if it fits your space, fits your budget. My opinion. And of course, we'll leave a link for this down below in the description if you think you like it. But we're going to put it together and show you how easy she is to put together. And I'm going to say easy because everything else I've gotten from them has been easy to put together. Actually, I'm pretty sure most things are easy to put together. But that's my opinion. And this box is a little difficult to move around, right? These things are very, very nicely priced. Not overly expensive at all. They're really cheap to buy. They don't appear cheap when you put them together, or they don't appear cheaply made. They appear actually halfway, really not halfway. They appear really nice for what you spend for them. You could buy similar at Walmart and pay way more. So as far as pieces, though, not a whole lot of pieces in this. Okay, for this, we're going to need a driver or screwdriver. I think it was 9 on these. This is like a particle board, so you don't want to over-tighten. Power tools, not the best option if you're not familiar with them. However, if you are familiar with them and you feel comfortable using them, turn it down quite a bit so that you don't like shred through these. And it's not just the Furinno brand, it's any particle board furniture that you get. So it's not specific to the brand that made this one. Anyway, you got 4 legs, 2 other slats here, under shelf, over shelf. I'm assuming, I don't know, I didn't read it. And okay, so we're gonna need B and C, which is gonna be the little slats here. It does not say. Okay, this one says C. Okay. So I'm going to put that down here, and then this one must be B. Yes, it is. Set it to where we can see it, right? And you want the part with the 2 holes on your side. Now, little plastic baggie here. There's some little, I don't know, whatever these are called. I don't know what they're called. So you're going to face them with the 2 holes facing in towards you. The inset holes would be facing away from you. And the 2 pegs go right down into these other 2 holes. So, does not seem to want to go in easily, which is good. It's a fine thing. That means it won't fall out easily. And then we will try to find our hammer here. And we're going to close the blade because last time we left the blade open and we kind of cut ourselves. So don't want to do that. I mean, I make mistakes, right? Everybody does. Okay, we got those in. Next step. C was the one that was further away from me, right? Okay, so we'll put C on top. Yeah. Boy, this is kind of weird. Okay, I think putting A in first would be the ideal way to go. So, we're going to try to figure this out. All right, so we need 2 Ds, or yeah, 2 of the Ds. It's E and F. Uh-oh. Maybe it's... No, it says D and D. Dungeons and Dragons. All right, D and D. Alrighty. So, is it going to matter which way it goes? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is up and down. That's the piece we're going to be working with. And we're going to put it onto C. But we want C... We want this stuff to be on the inside. And we want this to line up like that, okay? So, should have used a better table. We're going to put two of the number 1 hardware in here. And then we're just going to finger tighten that for now into the pre-drilled holes. It's always nice when they pre-drill the hole for you, because then you can just poke it right into the pre-drill. If you can get things to line up, of which I'm having trouble. It's not a problem with the product, it's a problem with my eyesight. At least I think so. Okay, I cannot, for the life of me, cannot get that one to line up. Okay. There, finally got her. Okay. Whew. That was difficult. So we're going to put these in a bit. We're not going to get them tight. We're not going to get them all the way in. We're just putting them in just enough to hold it for now. We'll tighten it up here in a little bit. Okay, so the other side of this, we put the other D on. And here again, we want the two that are up and down. So a slight angle here. And get two more of those number 1s. Into the pre-drill. Give her a little rotation just to kind of hold her there for the moment. And then that way you can get the other one lined up. And then give that one a rotation. Just put her in a little bit. Oh. Okay. You okay? All right, Queen. All right, now. All right, we got the one leg looking pretty, right? Now it wants us to do the other. Actually, it wants us to put that leg onto G. And then get the other leg on. The problem is, the problem you're going to run into is you're going to work on a flat surface, right? Well, putting it onto G, where part of it hangs over the edge, isn't really going to be helpful for moving it around and getting things done. It's going to make it a little more difficult. Kind of like putting those legs on. Not the easiest thing to do when you're trying to tilt them and angle them and everything else. So we're going to take part A. We're going to go away from the instructions. We're going to take part A. And we're going to turn it to where the pre-drilled holes are facing up. So we're going to need piece 3 to put it into the table board. And you're just going to pull this to where these are going to line up with the holes. So you can put the screw right through there and into the hole and screw it in. And this will help ensure that everything gets lined up nice and neat. You're not going to put these in tight. You're going to get these in, just tack them in so that they're loose. For now, we can tighten them down later. Can you move some of this stuff over a little bit or not? Thank you. Just don't want these to fall on the ground. Just make sure you're in that hole. If you get the two outer ones in the hole, then the two inner ones should also be in the hole as well. And we're not going tight. We're going very loose. All right. With that leg on, it's time to get the other legs on. But let's not put the legs on. Let's just put this cross section on. And of course, again, you're going to line it right up with the pre-drilled holes. Put that screw in there. And if you do your two outer ones, the inner one should already be lined up. Okay, now with that in there, boy, it's coming so easy, isn't it? It's going to be so easy this way. Now you're going to take E and F. I think they're... Why didn't they just call them both F? Like, I have no clue. Or both E. So you take your two up and down. Right? These two are side to side. These two are... and they go... Anyway, you take your two up and down. And look, you're going to cross them over, right? Okay. So, up and down, cross over. Now, you want the two pre-drilled holes on the inside because these ones have spots to go into the pre-drilled holes. So you're going to take two of those number ones again. Whoopsie. Put them into the holes that are up and down. You probably shouldn't put both in at the same time, but it's all right. And remember, we're not following the directions. We're making up our own to make this easier. Just go ahead and get them started. Don't get them packed in yet, because we're going to need to move these. And you're going to do the other side as well. Make sure those pre-drills are on the inside. Yes. And then get those in the middle. Now, everything should be loose, right? Okay, let's look at the instructions, because I think all we got to do is tack these two together and put the bottom board on. So that's not that hard. But which order should we do that in? That would be the question. Well, this is going to take piece number 4, which we don't want to do that one yet, I don't think. Because we do need these to move to get that bottom board in. So let's go ahead and get that bottom board in. Now for this one, you do want the unfinished side towards the bottom of the feet. Just because it's that way the finished side is the one facing up when you flip it over, right? Alright. And you might need a second person for this part. But we'll try to do it without. Because all we really have to do is get these started. You don't need them to be perfectly tight at the moment. Actually, I would need you on the other side, honey, where you were. That's where I would need you. If I need you, of course. I don't think I will, though. Unless you really want to. Alright. Now all you gotta do is keep a hold of it so it doesn't fall. So you put the screws in over here as well. And why is that Water jar. Alright, now that you're on this side, you just get that started. And it's going to pull away a little bit. That's what your driver's for, is to get that in there. We can go ahead and do the two outside pieces. I can't see on that one though. Watch out! I want to hit you in the face. Alright. So, there we go. That's a little better. Although I can't see where the hole is. You can feel the hole though, if you just move it around just a little bit. That's why you turn them with your hand first, to make sure you're in the hole. Because they will stop moving really quickly if it's in the hole. Now with those in, now we can put this in over here using our hand and then using the tool. Alright, now you're going to take piece number 4. And see right inside here, there's 2 holes. They look a little recessed, or not really recessed, but anyway. You put that in through there. Give her a little rotation to see if she's lined up with the pre-drill, which she is. And look at that. Both of them are lined up really good. So we can go ahead and tack those in. And at this point, you can go ahead and tack them in securely if you want. You don't have to. I'm not doing that yet because I'm going to tighten them all up. And okay, so this one's not lining up 100% with the pre-drill. All right, so. Just move it around a little bit until you get into the hole. It's not hard. Just move it. It'll tell you when the hole is lined up. I mean, all I had to do on this one was pull this piece out a little bit. Smack that in. It didn't work. Pull this piece out. That lined it up. I mean, everything's already pretty well lined up anyway, so it's just going to be a little bit of nothing. So now that they're mostly tacked in, we'll go ahead and crank this up just a little bit to go ahead and get the everything else tightened down. And you want to do everything on one side. And then everything on the other side. You're going to leave the inside partially undone at the moment. We're just going to get the side pieces all done. Now I got this on 13. And it is not going all the way through. It's not like shredding the wood, the particle board. I normally run this thing around 20 for real wood. 21 if it's thick. Okay, with those all tightened. Now you can go on the inside and tighten it to the top piece. Alright, that one's already. And with the top piece tightened and the side pieces tightened, all you got left is the 4 on the inside, guys. I mean, everything else is lined up, which means these guys should be able to be tightened because nothing else needs to move. These were the last 2 to tighten because they might have needed to shift just a smidge. Which is why we left them for last. Now, we got one more thing to do, and that is to put the little feet on. Which is going to be piece number, I don't know, it doesn't say. I need the bag of sweets. So to put those feet on, or the little pieces for the feet, they're going to go right on. Saying, I'm going to put mine right in the middle. Does the instructions say to put them in the middle? I mean, I would think middle or outside would be acceptable either way. I'm going to put mine in the middle. Theirs in the middle, but I think if you wanted to put it on the outside, you know, right here at the top, or the bottom rather, but close to the outer side, you should be okay with that. It would work. But I'm going to put mine in the middle because that's what I've always done. And you just tap those in. It's not hard. I don't think they're pre-drilled where these things go. It's particle board. You just find a little divot to kind of stick it into to hold it so you can hammer it in there. Not difficult at all. Alrighty guys, there you go. The coffee table is put together. Thank you again, Furinno, for sponsoring this video, allowing me to put another product together. I mean, like I say, fits your space, fits your budget. I ordered, I think 7 items from them. The cost was right around $160. Didn't break the bank. As far as easy to put together, yeah. Will it last a while? Yeah. I mean, we've all bought furniture from Walmart, right? We all know it's particle board. And this at Walmart would be what, 80 bucks? I don't remember what it was off of Furinno's website, or off of Amazon, but like I said, I bought 7 items from Furinno, right around 160 bucks. And I'm getting to reorganize my living room a little bit, make it a little more, make things match for cheap. And if that's what you need to get by, this is a great option. Bye. Alrighty, guys. Furinno decided again. Yeah. Cut. But so with Furinno's motto. Okay, so with Furinno's motto, I think it is.